Hello everybody, and we starting off with an armor mod this week. As you notice, I'm at Bleak Falls Barrel. That's because you're going to want to come up with it here to the left of the doorway, where you'll find the satchel with the pretty pink card on it. Inside that satchel is our armor. It comes in both heavy and light versions within it. So let me get that and I can show you what it looks like. And this is what the armor looks like. It is called Horus by Neo.
Divine smile on you,
Well,
friend.
actually, it's Maester, aka Neo Vinci. So, what this does is adds an Egyptian-styled armor to the game, and that's actually pretty detailed. So let's take a look at it. Now, as I said, it does come in a light and a heavy version, but it also comes in a cloth version. The stats are actually fairly good for this, and the Ankh itself will, well, actually it's more like the necklace, actually comes with resistance to fire, ice, and shock. Also, it has fortified carry weight added to it, so you can actually wear this at any given point, and it provides a great deal of defense. In general, this is a well-made armor with lots of detail to it, and something that should be checked out. Now let's go on to our next mod. And our next mod is a weapon mod. This is a two-handed sword that you can actually use at a forge to convert it into a one-handed sword. This is Revenant, a new sword by Billy Rowe. If you remember from one of the previous episodes, I featured another one of his called Wraith, which is also the same thing as this. You go to a forge with that one as well, and you can convert it into the one-handed sword. This one can be found leaning against a barrel here. If you know where this is, well, good on you. So, pretty much this is on par with glass weapons, so this is actually a really nice sword to have. It's pretty up there in the tier. As you can tell, it is actually fairly well detailed. If I can not clip through. And believe me, I would not want to be stabbed with this thing. It has a very long way to go through before it stops expanding. So if you're looking for a weapon mod that's on par with the glass stuff, and it's not bulky and cumbersome or looks kind of goofy, this might be something that you might want, because you can in fact convert it into a one-handed sword. Just be warned though that you cannot dual wield this particular sword, because there's only one in the game. You could probably do it if you went into the console commands and had another one spawned. So as a two-handed weapon, it's actually a great weapon. As a one-handed weapon, it's still a great weapon. Both the swords will be on par with their counterparts in the glass sword section. Okay, moving on to our next mod, which is a follower mod. And our last mod is a follower mod, as I had stated before, and this one is Lane Follower by Taomi Cat. This follower is actually a mage. What I mean by that is she's good at every class of magic with the exception of illusion. Illusion at this point for her right now, for my playthrough, is actually 20. And I just picked her up as the follower. She doesn't have a custom voice, so you're gonna have to go with, the usual default voice that some of the characters will actually have. As you can tell, you'll find her in the Temple of Kinnereth, where you'll be able to pick her up as your follower. Please note that she is a mage. She does have a skill with one-handed weapons, and she does come with Dragon's Bane already. So you'll be able to get 2 Dragon's Banes if you trade with her and give her something better. Other than that, she's still just your standard follower and standard pretty face.
These are troubling times indeed.
So,
Such a waste of
let's
time
show this
preaching to the
mod
poor.
some love and interest, and check out some of the other ones that they have. Because they do have a list of other follower mods that they have available for people to pick up.
The pain is already easing.
So,
The Greybeards are a
that's all
strange
for this
bunch.
episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and if you have any mods you would like to be shown, let me know in the comments below, and I will check them out. Until next week, see ya. Take care.
Alduin's wings, they did darken the sky. His roar furies fire, and his scales sharpened sides. Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries. We need saviors to free us from Alduin's rage. Heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow of the black wings unfurled. But then came the tongues on that terrible day. Steadfast as winter, they entered the fray, and all heard the music of Alduin's doom, that sweet song of Skyrim, sky-shattering plume. And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage, gave the gift of the voice, ushered in a new age.